Good morning, Robert Scribbler filming from Jeanette's Pier. Ooh, that's a sweet little drop in here. Nice pumps. Get that cut back. Oh, a little bit of a splash. All right, yeah, Robert Scribbler here filming from Jeanette's Pier, looking south and east at some 2 to 4 foot faces rolling in off the Atlantic Ocean, a little bit smaller than yesterday. For the next couple of days we expect some smaller waves, but then we're starting to get the influence of a tropical storm, soon to be a hurricane, tropical storm Franklin, heading east of the Bahamas right now, and that's going to start to influence our wave picture here in the Outer Banks more and more, as Franklin is expected to track between Bermuda and the U.S. East Coast, and that's kind of like the perfect location for wave production for hurricane. Let's hope that Franklin does not threaten any land masses and just results in some great waves here in the Outer Banks and along the U.S. East Coast. We're going to talk a bit more about Franklin, but I do want to give a shout out to our climate activists on this Fridays for Future, Friday, August the 25th. We are in the 11 a.m. hour as we watch another nice, very nice party wave here at Jeanette's Pier, and another drop in behind the party wave, someone getting in the pocket. Oh, and a little splash. All right, so yes, on this Fridays for Future, let's give a shout out to our climate activists who are working so hard to help preserve our Earth system, our life supports, and do the good work for a sustainable and beneficial and prosperous Earth system for us all, that we can share and that we can all enjoy the great wealth that is produced by our good climate, and not be constantly faced with damage, destruction, loss, casualty, scarcity, and all the nasty inflation that results from that, as climate crisis would tend to worsen as we if we continue fossil fuel burning. But of course we can stop the climate crisis if we do the things like mass deploy clean energy and do all the good work for sustainability. All right, big shout out to Greta Thunberg and the Fridays for Future movement. Please support your climate activists. Okay, so let's get down to the wave report. Details for the wave report for this Friday, August 25th. Right now at Nag's Head, according to the official wave monitors, waves in the range of about 2 to 3 foot with some side shore chop. Primary swell coming out of the east at 2.7 feet. As you can see, it's generating some solid 2 to 4 foot faces, but nonetheless not as big as the past few days. Winds out of the south at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Those winds out of the south will pick up throughout the day and generate more chop. Air temperatures in the range of 79 degrees Fahrenheit. Ocean water temperature 77, very pleasant. Didn't really see much in the way of jellies today here at Jeanette's Pier. Maybe a few. They're getting all broken up by the rougher surf. I think the jelly time is almost at an end. All right, and then actually let's check out Virginia Beach for a quick check. Right now, unfortunately, waves not as good in Virginia Beach, likely in the range of about 1 foot, maybe a couple of 2-footers there. Hopefully the folks at the ECSC are still getting some good waves there. Shout out to all the fellow competitors there at the ECSC. All right, heading on down south to Rodanthe, we've got 2 to 3 foot waves with some side shore chops. Swell there a little bit bigger, coming in from the east at 2.9 feet and 7 seconds. Winds out of the south-southeast, also at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Air temperatures 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Ocean water temperatures 79. Very pleasant conditions. And then further on down south at Buxton, we have also got 2 to 3 foot waves. Semi-glassy conditions with an easterly swell at solid 3 foot and 7 seconds. Southeast winds also in the 5 to 10 mile per hour range. Air temperatures about 75 degrees, very pleasant. Ocean water temperatures much warmer at 82. And last of all at Frisco, we've got 2 foot plus waves and semi-glassy conditions. All right, so we did check out the National Hurricane Center for you guys, and did already talk a little bit about Franklin. Let's go more into depth. Right now, Franklin is a 60-mile-per-hour tropical storm tracking toward the north just east of the Bahamas and well south of Bermuda. Franklin is forecast to strengthen to a Category 2 hurricane over the next 4 days. And it is predicted to move between Bermuda and the U.S. East Coast. This will generate big waves if this forecast does come into play. And we are looking at, I believe, possibly double overhead surf or larger by Tuesday of next week. So looking forward to some really pumping surf conditions. Shout out to our expert drone pilot in Colorado. Yes, we'll be staring right into the dragon's teeth if that does happen. All right, according to the National Hurricane Center, we do have a second tropical disturbance in the Caribbean, this one in the northwestern Caribbean. This one looking more and more organized as time goes forward, with a 70% chance of developing into a tropical cyclone over the next 7 days. Third, we have the remnants of Emily in the central subtropical Atlantic. Remnants of Emily getting chopped up, getting sucked up into a frontal system. Not much chance of development, only 20% over the next 7 days. And then last of all, in the central tropical Atlantic, south of the remnants of Emily, we also have another tropical disturbance. This one also looking more and more organized, with a 50% chance of developing over the next 7 days. All right, so thank you guys for joining me for this session of the OBX Wave Report. I hope you guys do get out there and enjoy some of the good waves that we're experiencing here up and down the Outer Banks. Not as good as recent days, but nonetheless, good waves still to be had by all. I hope you guys shred it up on this Friday for future, and don't forget to support your climate activists who are fighting so hard to defend our coastlines from the impacts of climate change driven by fossil fuel burning. Those impacts being rising sea levels, more intense storms, ocean heat waves, nasty ocean acidification, both of which harm the health of our ocean environment, and so much else, like the various terrible extreme weather events such as extreme rainfall and fires that we've seen across the globe, such as the recent Lahaina fire. Please do everything you can also to support the people of Maui in their time of need. And also, please remember that if we don't all get on board and start working really hard, the stuff that's been going down in places like Lahaina will become more and more frequent, and more and more of us are going to need more and more help. So let's just prevent that. Let's mass deploy the clean energy, support our climate activists, and stop burning the harmful fossil fuels. All right, so thank you for joining me once again. I hope you guys get out there and enjoy some great waves.